well, I should probably talk about what this is. I've been wanting to play Persona 3 for a long time. I've been weighing up buying it on a PS2 for a long time, but it was always knocking in at about 70 quid, which is way too expensive for a PS2 game. Well, it's not, but it was too rich for my blood. So, when I saw that Persona was coming out on the Xbox Live Game Pass, I thought, this might be a fun video series, but Persona's massive. How can we do this in a interesting and fun way? Well, I thought, Persona works on this calendar system. So what if we try and play a week of Persona a week at a time? So that's what we're going to do. Welcome to Persona week by week, Persona 3 that is. So, to a new game. Welcome to the world of P3P, P3P, Persona 3 Portable. In this game you can select the gender of your main character. The course of the game will change based on the main character's gender. By choosing a male main character you'll be able to play a version very close to the original P3. This is recommended for new players who have yet to experience. The female main character added to this game is not just for female players, she's also for veterans of P3 and P3 FES who want a new perspective. Now please choose a gender. I'm going to go dude. Because, they recommended to do that for new players. Let's go. Let's go normal. We're having to do videos, and old games are hard sometimes. Thank you. I will enjoy the games. Time never waits. It delivers all equally to the same end. You who wish to safeguard the future, however limited it may be, you will be given 1 year. Go forth without falter with your heart as a guide. Terminal station, evening. The station entrance is buzzing with activity. Meanwhile, elsewhere.
I just put it to my head, pull the trigger.
Wow.
No chickening out. No, I can't.
I knew that this game was meant to have darker matter, but that's very dark.
Due to a malfunction in the switching system, today's rail schedule has been greatly altered. We apologize to any customers who are in a hurry. The next stop is Iwa Todai. Iwa Todai.
This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please take care to board before our departure.
I think it's probably worth saying, I think the original game had animated cutscenes in between, but they chose to compress it to still shots a lot in this version. But the story is still the same. I don't quite get why this is the version that was ported. Maybe because that's the code it was built on. It was an easier to port from this than from PlayStation, but yeah. It's almost midnight. I wonder if we're going to go into the midnight channel. It went green.
Huh?
Something about the atmosphere seems odd. be probably best to hurry to the dorm. Oh. As you walk from the station, you notice coffin-like objects lining the deserted city. It's an eerily gigantic moon. Gecko-Can High School, Watadai dorm. This is the dorm mentioned in your admissions pamphlet.
Welcome.
Very creepy.
You're late. I've been waiting a long time.
An unknown boy is holding a piece of paper out to
If you
you.
want to proceed, then please sign here. It's a contract.
His audio seems poorly recorded. And also, this game likes contracts, or the series, that
There's
is.
no need to be scared. It only binds you to accepting full responsibility for your actions.
Something is written on the paper he's holding out to you. I chooseth this fate of my own free will. Below it is a blank to sign your name. Oh. I hate coming up with names. So let's just use the same one we always do. Oh, you have to do a last name. Smith. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Very well. Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. Wishing won't make it go away.
Ain't that true?
And so it begins.
Your no boy disappears as if melting into the darkness.
Who's there? How can you be? But it's... Don't tell me.
The girl is holding something that looks like a
Wait.
gun. More girls.
The lights.
I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Hi, Mitsuru.
He's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign him here. He'll eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
Is it okay for him to be here?
I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
Hi, I'm Yukari.
Why'd you have a gun?
Well, it's sorta like a hobby. Well, not a hobby, but...
You know how it is these days. It's for self-defense. It's not a real gun, of course. It's getting late, so you should get some rest. Your room's on the second floor at the end of the hallway. Your things should already be there.
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Weird. Is the audio compressed? Just sounds like the beat on it isn't as good as I want it to be. Which, funnily enough, you probably won't hear too much of, so I don't know why I'm talking about this. Let's crack on with the game. Dormitory, second floor, hallway. At the furthest door.
This is it. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall. So, any questions?
What's that contract for?
What's this about a contract? What contract? Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
What do you
know
mean?
what Never mind. It seems like you're all right. Well, I better get going.
Not gonna mention the coffins? No? Okay.
I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night.
Use the D-pad or left control stick to move the cursor. Hold down the cancel button to make the cursor move faster. Also pressing the guide button to display all the icons that can be accessed. Press the command menu. Okay. This is a fun interface. Calendar. Oh, so it actually does start on a Monday. I was reading everywhere, what day does this start on? When do I have to release this first video? And everything I read was a Wednesday. So I've got to get this all done by tomorrow now. Yay. It's not like I don't have plans. You are tired today. You are tired today. Guess what? That's just my face. I suppose that makes it Tuesday.
It's Yukari. Are you awake?
Open the door.
Good morning. Did you sleep okay? Mitsuru Senpai asked me to take you to school. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Then let's go.
I'm not going to turn down like someone showing me around. Inside the new city passenger train, Anne Hazuru.
We have to take the monorail to get there. Bet your last school wasn't like that, huh? This is my favorite part, when it feels like you're gliding over the sea. Our stop is Port Island Station at the end of the line. From there, we walk. Have you ever heard of Tatsumi Port Island? It's a man-made island. They built our school right in the middle. Oh look, you can see it now.
That's it's got that sort of futurism that you get from early anime type things.
Morning. Well, here we are. Welcome to Gekukan High. You're gonna love it here.
It's very different from the school in Persona 4.
You should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is right there to the left. And that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go?
Which class are you in?
I don't know. I haven't looked at the classroom assignments yet. Hey, about last night, don't tell anyone what you saw, okay? See you later.
Ooh, mystery. There are many people standing in front of the bulletin board. Oh, so it's all this Oh! That's really interesting. I think the actual Persona 3 was like run around, but I think it's all going to be sort of isometric talking to for the portable version, which is actually kind of cool. Two students are talking. Hey Kaz, why are you wearing your PE uniform? School just started. You really ought to find somewhere to change into some normal clothes. Yeah, I guess. Okay, fine. Quit glaring at me like that. Hey, where's the bulletin board with the homerooms posted? It's right there! You're in Class F, Kaz. I'm in different homerooms, so I can't keep an eye on you. I worry about you sometimes. Huh? The faculty office? I think it's that way. Actually, I'm new here, so you should probably ask someone else. Oh great, I have the worst teacher ever. There's no need for them to post the names of kids who are going to be in our class. I mean, we'll never see them again after we graduate anyway. What? I don't see my name. What should I do? There it is. Class F, huh? Taught by who? Miss Terumi? Well, she is older than me, but I was hoping for Miss Canoe. Kids these days don't know how to show respect for their elders. We're their teachers. We've lived here, lived longer than them. But Moriyama and her gang had to pull that on me at the very beginning of term. I'm sorry, sir, but we have to go. It's time to place my order. Even you're shooing me away. Some way to start the school year. I don't think my nerves can take this. Alright, I get it. You want me to order more of those cream-filled breads you like so much, right? You could have just asked. Hi there, welcome. You seem interested in what we've got for sale. You must be a new student. I don't have enough bread for everyone, so if you want some, come early. I don't have any customers once school's out, so I can't sell that much. Let's check this bulletin board. And I'm not on it. Oh. Smith. I regret choosing that.
Oh, are you the new student?
Yep.
11th grade, correct?
Yep.
Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places. Let's see. In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents... I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
Um.
Have you
Oh,
seen the classroom
thanks.
assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Follow me.
As you begin the new school year, I'd like each of you to remember the proverb, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life, this means...
Psst, hey! You came to school with Yukari this morning, right? I saw you two walking together. Hey, I have a question. Do you know if she has a boyfriend?
Oh
I
no.
see. I thought you might know, but I guess not. So how well do you know her?
I hear talking. I believe it's someone in Ms. Toriumi's class.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
You sure we're not going to get in trouble? You hear lots of people talking. Homeroom is over. You're about to your first after school session's about to begin.
How's it going?
All my reactions seem like they're naturally quite hostile, or even like sarcastic in some way.
Me?
Who are you?
I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you. I transferred here when I was in 8th grade. I know how tough it is being the new kid. So wanted to say, hey, see what a nice guy I am?
Lovely.
Hey, it's Yucatan. I didn't think we'd be in the same class again.
At it again, huh? I swear you'll talk to anyone if they'll listen. Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
What? But I was just being friendly.
I'm sure this dynamic between like your first two people you meet, if these are like going to end up being our friends, is exactly the same in Persona 4 and 5.
If you say so. Anyway, some coincidence that we'd be in the same homeroom, huh?
Yeah, I
Funny,
know.
huh?
Hello? Are you forgetting that I'm in this class too?
Shut up,
By the
Junpei.
way, I heard you two came to school together this morning. What's up with that? Come on, give me the dirt.
What are you talking about? We live in the same dorm. There's nothing going on, okay? Why are people even talking about it? Now you have me worried. Hey, you didn't say anything to anyone about, you know what, did you?
The weird gun.
Okay,
Uh-uh.
good. Seriously, don't say anything about last night, alright?
The way she's consistently insisting about this is weird.
What?
Last night?
Oh no.
Wait a minute! Don't get the wrong idea! Listen! I just met him yesterday, and there's absolutely nothing between us.
School's gonna like super jump on that, aren't they?
I've gotta go. I've got something to take care of for the archery team. But you better not start any rumors.
Who cares? No one takes rumors seriously anyway. She's so paranoid. But hey, it's your first day here and people are already talking about you. Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You the man. This is gonna be a fun year. I can feel it.
School is ruthless, isn't it? Just immediately latching on to the smallest thing and then making that some weird truth.
Whoa, check out the jocks on the run. Say, you thinking about joining a club?
We all know that's important. I have to get my social links.
Joining as a new member, though, so you won't be able to apply for a little while.
Made small talk with Junpei. There's a sign-in sheet on the counter.
Welcome back.
Hey, Mitsuru. You turned on the TV. It's just a trend that might spread all over town. Our next story is about the cherry blossoms. It's springtime and they're all over town now. The blossoms this year were a little late compared to other years, but they'll be at their peak this week. Hi, Mitsuru. You really shouldn't be outside on your own at night, it's too dangerous. Anyway, you must be tired, you should go and get a good night's rest. Oh hi, what are you doing? Just looking around. Well, there's not much to see. You're probably pretty tired, huh? Maybe you should go to bed early tonight. Why is everyone telling me I'm tired? I'm assuming I can't go anything. I just kind of got to click around on everything. Wow, this game's interactive. A simulation of sorts. Do you reckon they had to add in the ladies' restroom because of adding the lady character? I bet there's like some strategy where it's like, you buy 3 mists right now. Anything in any of these? Nope. Who's Akihoko? Akiko? No one we're meant to know yet.
I'm going out for a bit.
Hmm?
Have you seen the
Who's he?
newspapers lately?
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome.
Ah, everyone's getting depression.
Seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own?
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
What's going on here?
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
You overhear a conversation. Did you hear the rumor? Something about a bathroom? No, not that one. I mean the story about the first year student. Not only did she stop coming to school, she does nothing but sit there and stare at the wall all day. If a mother tries to talk to her, she only mutters to herself, "It's coming, it's coming." Huh, how about that? You don't believe me? First spell has wrong. We're starting to get some clues, let's say. Open your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Zenzu Kazai. Why him? I'd rather be teaching Utsubo Kubota? He became a famous singer, but he's also a producer of fine literature. I wonder why it's not in the textbook. Well, I'll just bring Kubota's book next time. Hey, Junpei, were you listening? Who did I say was my favourite author? Who does she like? Kabuto. This was actually like a skill I had in high school. Me and my mate would be messing around and the teacher would turn to my mate and go, what was the answer to this question? And I just, for some reason, would have been picking it up in the background and be able to answer it. I don't know if that's a useful life skill, but it came up a lot more in high school than it does in day-to-day life. Saved your bacon. You become slightly more popular for listening in class. Class has ended for today. There's nothing to do, so you decide to go back to your dorm. Yukari is already here talking with an unfamiliar man.
So, this is our new guest.
He looks sophisticated in that turtleneck and thin chin beard and glasses and long hair. This is an author, isn't it?
Good evening. My
Evening.
name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it? That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask? There are
Who else lives
4
here?
students in this dorm. You, Yukari here, Mitsuru, and a senior named Akihiko Sanada. I hope you all get along. Do you have another question?
Why are you
welcome
here?
Of course. Speaking of which, where's Mitsuru, Yukari?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always. Although it doesn't hurt to come down and say hello. Do you have another question?
No, I'm not going to say that.
I hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me, you must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early.
I'm doing that thing when you start meeting new people where you're sort of treading on eggshells a little bit because you don't want to drop them in it and don't want to change what's sort of like single yourself out, shall we say.
The early bird catches the bookworm. Please
The
forgive
bookworm?
the bad pun.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
That is a bad joke. Later, at a certain room in the dormitory.
Working
What?
hard? So, how's he doing?
He went to bed a little while ago. He's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think he's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Meanwhile, in a back alley of Tatsumi Port Island.
This sucks.
Upbeat music has been played far away from playing from the radio that the man threw away.
This program is brought to you by Kirijo Electronics. Kirijo Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
The dark hour, I'm guessing.
Huh? What the? What's happening to me?
Oh no. I think the depression got him. Back at a certain room in the dormitory.
He's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then he must be...
As you can see, he's retained his human form.
Why are you a coffin?
He's asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential. Although, he must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him by now.
scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on him like this.
Some secret organization. Master Smith. Mr. Smith. Ah, my favorite character. It's gonna be, isn't it?
Welcome
Ah,
to the
it's an
Velvet
elevator.
Room. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
I'm very happy to see you too, Igor.
This is Elizabeth. She's a resident here, like myself.
Please.
Hi, Elizabeth. You too.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
This is a veritable banger of a
Only
tune.
those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
The paper you signed at the dorm is lying before Igor.
Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so.
I really need to turn off that Xbox game bar.
I only ask one thing in return, that you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
Is this a dream?
Precisely. You are fast asleep in the real world as we speak. This visit of yours is merely a dream. However, you will come here of your own accord, sooner or later.
I didn't realize that the sort of like the structure of Persona was set in stone so early. Like, obviously there's going to be major differences as we go through this game, but this is just so similar to Persona 4 or M5.
Hold on to this.
A velvet key.
Meet again.
But even like the introduction of Igor and like the slow ramp up of mystery, narratively they start the same anyway. That's the most I'll say. I had a strange dream. Time to go to school. Yo, man, I'm so sleepy today. In times like these, it's best to sleep during the class. You ever notice how sometimes taking a nap in class makes you feel more refreshed than sleeping at home? I don't sleep in class. What? Why'd you have to be all so serious? That feeling of being completely recharged is awesome, but I'm screwed later since I didn't hear the lecture. Yes, that's why you don't. Oh, but we have that classic literature today. That means we're stuck with Mr. Nasty Old Ikoda. There's always a bad teacher in Persona as well. Well, there's some really bad teachers in Persona. I'm Mr. Ikoda. I'll be teaching you classic literature. Oh, wicked. Might actually have to look up some of these. Some people say that classic lit isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh, how they're wrong. The students, the other teachers, wrong, wrong, wrong. Nobody really understands classic lit. You feel tired? Close your eyes for a few minutes? I want to now. Now Junpei said to me. He's a bad influence. Poloni, yeah, more.
With the guys from school, we usually end up here. There's a karaoke box, an arcade, and oh, this is where you come to rent out CDs too.
Do you want to date a game in one sentence? There you go.
There's that club over there. But of course, I've never seen the inside.
The station is bustling with students on the way home.
Welcome back.
The moon is beautiful tonight. It might be nice to read a book by the moonlight once in a while. There used to be a dorm mother here to do stuff like cooking, but now there's just students here now. It'd be great to have somebody like that doing stuff for us, don't you think? I'm gonna play this guy as like just a moody teen. I'm gonna continue that. It feels right. Not really. I guess you're one of those people who don't really care about stuff like that. These network computers were installed when the dorm was built. Their main purpose is to send the school reports about daily life here in the dorm. I think it's time to head back to our room. Wonder if we can do anything in the evening at this stage. Nope, game's gonna make me go to bed. I do enjoy it when these games give you a bit more freedom, but it can take like a good number of hours before you get there. Ooh, midnight hour. At a certain room in the dormitory.
How is he?
I don't trust this guy. At all. Like, I just recorded, like, edited the other half of the video to this. And on hindsight, I think this guy is suspicious.
Same as last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation, but this subject is rather unique. He hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating him like a guinea pig.
Thank you, Yukari.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard he's your classmate. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade?
See, he's manipulating people already. This is why I don't trust this man.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
Emergency call from outside rang through the room.
Command room. Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Let's prepare for battle then.
Right. Be careful.
He strikes me as a, I forgot what the dad is called, Ikari from Evangelion. I've watched like one anime. This is, you know, my problem.
Akihiko!
I'm alright. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
He seems happy with that fact.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
What the? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takiba, go upstairs and wake him up. Then escape out the back.
Who's Takiba? Oh, Yukari.
You too.
Okay.
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going!
It's so funny that you have to, like, in amongst all this sort of stuff, you have to go to school and get good grades. Woken by a loud noise. You decide to go take a look. Let's go take a look.
Wake up! Sorry, I'm coming in. I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now.
Okay.
Hurry, downstairs. We'll lead through the back door.
Am I going to, like, show my secret powers here?
Wait, take this, just in case. Okay, let's go.
Dormitory first floor at the rear entrance.
We should be safe now.
Takiba, do you read me?
Yes, I
It's
hear
all
you.
kicking off.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy. The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What? Let's pull back.
I think that might be it.
What was that? It's getting closer. Keep moving, hurry!
I'm following you.
The door's locked. I think we're safe for now.
I do think, like, the visual novel style is a decent way to tell, like, these sorts of stories. It seems good. Purists might disagree, but you know. Oh no.
You gotta be kidding me! It climbed up the wall?
There. They're on the roof.
That gigantic shadow. Just what is it we're dealing with?
Let's go, Mitsuru.
Wait.
That's the thing that attacked this place. We call them shadows. Oh yeah, I have to fight. I can summon mine. No problem.
You struggled last time.
Here goes.
I don't mind this graphic style either. Oh my god. Oh god. That imagery is so jarring. The fact that he knew what to do there. Okay, this whips. He's just going to town on him.
What on earth was that?
Yes, what on earth? The sudden swell of power has subsided. Orpheus regained its original form. You have obtained a new persona. Thank you, achievement.
It's still moving.
A piece of the shadow is heading for Yukari.
No, get away from me.
You have to save her. I thought this would be what would be the first battle, not like some cutscene thing. Oh, that's a cool weapon wheel. Okay. What's Orpheus? Got Bash. He's going to learn Aggie. Oh, so we can use Bash through the persona, but then the persona screen's how we move. Oh, and Bash is one of the HP ones, it's one of the attack ones. Okay, let's bash some guys. I do like the fact that this game seems to have more hip-hop in the background. Like, all Personas have their own sort of musical stylings, and I'm already picking up, like, this one. It's pretty rad. You felt a surge of energy inside after the recent battle. Academics, charm, and courage. Your hit points and spirit points have increased. You're now able to create personas up to level 3. Something inside of you has changed. I mean, all of this is just persona stuff. N. I have no idea what that is. Energy, agility, and Aggie. Was it Agi? The monster has disappeared. It seems Yukari is safe too. You feel exhausted. You are losing consciousness. Thank you for telling me that.
Are you okay? Oh, come on. Please. Can you hear me? Answer me.
This the Velvet Room, was it?
It's so nice to see you again.
Hi, Igor.
You became unconscious after awakening to your power. I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche.
Your inner being. Persona?
A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships.
It's such a cool idea.
When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability.
And we want that power.
Please remember that. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
Like, Persona always has this incredible visual style with, like, these aesthetic pieces that it uses, but I like to think that at least some of them have some meaning tied to them. My head is getting clearer. You can see a white ceiling. You wonder how long you've been asleep. You feel someone's presence beside you.
You're awake.
I am.
How do you feel?
Where am I?
Thank goodness you finally came to. Oh, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted.
Me too. Me too.
I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing.
It's always that thing, isn't it? The unlocking the ability to do things, and like your character is always the one who can just do it straight away, or has to go through some stuff and do it. But it's more like the people you interact with and how you encourage them. What were those things?
You mean the shadows? They're what we're fighting against. And the power you used, we call it persona. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you.
What do you mean?
My dad died in an accident when I was little.
So they're all orphans then?
My mom and I aren't exactly
Oh,
on good
no.
terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It
Go
was
on,
back
then.
in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast. But nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group.
This is for sure gonna come up again.
So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Thanks. But still, here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time.
Interlinking your personal power with your power through friendships? I don't know.
All right.
It's kind of the point
I'm
of
gonna
these
get
games.
going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Bye.
Bye. Wow, that's us, isn't it? Yo, long time no see. What's up? Did you have an upset stomach or something? Anyways, I got something to tell you. You're full of energy. Dude, I'm just fine. Forget the old Junpei. This is the real me. You should cheer up too. After all, you've got me for a friend. Sheesh, someone's full of energy today. I could hear you from all the way over there. Huh, you two came separately today, even though you guys are in the same dorm? We're all tired of hearing you talk about that. Marabou, are you feeling better? Sorry to hit you with this first thing this morning, but Ikuchi-san wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor of the dorm after school, okay? Don't forget. We're not going to get a chance to save, are we? We're going to end up playing one day into it. That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal, they're just huge elephants. And that wraps it up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of lessons about stones. Why is he wearing like a samurai helmet? I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era, that's why. Japanese history. Not that exciting until then. Though I'm paid to do this, so I've got it. It's tough being an adult. Next is the Jomon period. When do the samurai get their day in the sun? I think you've got like 1,000 years, if not more. I'll just ask a question at random and call it a day. Hey, Junpei. What was the style of houses in the Jomon period called? How am I supposed to know something way back then? Quick, Marabou, what the heck is he talking about? I'm just gonna shamelessly Google. Mud huts. I was going to say elevated houses. That's correct. Mud huts were built by digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. It's no use, I can't get interested. I get that, but if you choose to teach history, you gotta teach all of history. I want to get to the age of katanas. Everything else is so dull. Mr. Arno is one of those weird samurai dudes, isn't he? Hey, I answered right and I don't get any credit? Oh well, thanks, Marabou. I'm really smart and popular. I don't think those two things equate each other, but you know, I'm willing to listen to the game. There seems to be something important going on at the dorm. You decide to go back early. We're going to end up playing a full day here. There's no one in the lounge. You were told to go to the 4th floor. Oh, To continue playing from a quick save, select continue from the title screen. The layout and progress of the current floor will be reset and you will start at the beginning of the floor. Or we could just choose the sign-in sheet. So that brings us to the end of our first week in Persona. Will we actually gain control of our character next episode? Find out and join me. Peace.